think I've used this before. Streamlabs. Last time I did this, it was straight on YouTube, so things were a little different. Quiet right now, dude. For like a 9:56. It's really quiet. Usually you don't see this until like 11. It's definitely way nicer than the day. It's usually right around, I don't know, like 9, 10 a.m. This street I'm walking on right now, everything behind me is filled with people. No, not today. Not at 9 at night on a Wednesday night. It's so relaxing. It's like 40 degrees right now. What up, lazy? It's late. Yeah, it's like, it's late-ish. Late on a weekday, where everybody else is definitely getting ready for work or just asleep. So it's pretty relaxed. Pretty relaxed. I'm like, what time is it? It's 9:58. I've got 2 minutes to make it up there. I don't think I'd make it, but part of me hopes they don't just chuck what I got because I'm late by a minute or two. Oh, what's going on over here? WITL stream, brother. It's 3 letters. Come on, you could do it. Hold on. That cam. Something going on over there. I don't know what. There's a big group of people. You don't normally see that right around over here. How cold is it? It feels like a 40-something, 50. I check on my phone, but I don't know if switching the screens here is going to kick you guys off. I'm going to have to do it in a second anyway. I'll try. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully that didn't screw anybody over. It's like 57. Just about 57. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Part of me wants to like get I guess a gyroscope, so it's not as crazy when I'm walking around. And I gotta raise the frames because this is woof running at like 3 frames per second right here. What up, Lavender? Welcome back. Here. There we go. This might work. Might work a little better. Let's show you guys what I'm looking at. Get like a dozen bagels and some baked goods for $20. You got the right idea. So what happens is you go in. This is like, I think it's a bakery bag. You go in and it'll be like $22 worth of stuff, and you paid like $6, $7 for it, about. And so when you go in there, you don't really know what you're getting. It's basically whatever they have left over. It's not the worst thing in the world usually. Usually they're trying to get rid of whatever. So it's a pretty nice little deal. But it sucks because sometimes you'll walk in. I think 2 years ago, when this was relatively newer, this whole app, I went into, it was like the Kmart or something like that nearby. One of these stores really close by. And I got a freaking order that was just supposed to be whatever they had left over from from the day at the fridge, and you check it out, bro. They gave me like 50 packets of these cheese witches, which is just like a cheese sandwich, just 2 slices of cheese with like some ham in between it. I was so pissed. I think they might be closed. Yeah, they're closed. I guess you have to be in like right at 10. Oh, that sucks. It's good to know for next time though.
Hey, that's not mine.
Oh, so you tried it. Dude, you have it in your area? I've never tried it. Well, no, I've tried it a few times, but not outside of Chicago. I think I tried it one time in New York City to get something there, but all the good spots were taken. They were gone by then. It's a gold mine, bro. There was a spot yesterday, a Brazilian spot. Oh my God. I got an order, but I fell asleep during the middle of the day. So even though it was just sitting there, I couldn't go grab it. That kind of sucked. I wanted to try them for a minute. Well, all right, so that's off the list. That sucks. The next place I have to go to, pickup's not until 10:30. It's currently 10:02. I got a lot of time to kill before then. So I might just walk around a bit. I might walk in and tell them and see what they say. But if not, I'll just walk around a tad, see what we can find, and then go back in. Oh, you know what? No, screw this. There's a dog park this way. I'm gonna go to the dog park and just sit down for a bit. See if anybody's walking their dog at this time. Cool little spot for it. It goes from like this really busy, crowded street area to just like trees right next to a library. It's really relaxed. Air Canada landing on the runway hit a fire truck. Oh wait, wasn't that like 3 days ago or something, 2 or 3 days ago? I did hear about that. Unless there was another one. There was an air traffic controller that was like doing double or triple shifts, and he just couldn't. Like he didn't direct them in time. He told both of them to go or something like that. Yeah, that was brutal. You hate to see it. Like you can't blame the guy either. Because of I'm not sure if they're still cutting funding over the bill for the controllers there and the airlines and all of that, but he's doing what he has to do just to help everybody out, and that's a way too high stress job to be doing that many shifts. It's messed up. I hope nothing happens to him in the long run. You can't blame the man. No one was going to do it otherwise. 4 specialty slices and a calzone. Been using it for years. I mean, yeah, all it takes is one time you go in there and they give you like what, half a pie, a whole calzone. That would get me hooked. I think literally the first time I tried it, I think I got a Spanish spot, and they gave me like at least 3 orders worth of just straight tacos and everything else. It was such a good deal, bro. I've been using it like ever since. It's like a prize box. Yeah. Little gotcha pull there. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Whoever came up with the idea, oh my God, they're geniuses. Geniuses for that. Because you always hear about the restaurants like end day, they're not allowed to just give out the food. And like some places will even stop the employees from doing anything with it. But just giving it away for like a third of the price? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, my frames. I have like negative frames. I wonder if I can't bump that up a little more. Big chat. Do you guys see that? Is it not just me? Yeah, I gotta fix a few things. There's a few things I gotta change here. Just a few. here it is. It's getting warmer, so it's that time of the year finally where they go from like just covering most of this stuff up to opening it up, turning on the water fountain there. But it's 10 p.m. so clearly they're probably not going to turn it on. I don't think it is on. Yeah, it's just there. Oh my god, chat is so big on my screen. Hold on. Maybe I could fix that for you guys too? Nope, wrong one. Here we go. I like the lights. I don't know when they put these up, but definitely weren't here a few months ago. Ooh, glasses. Oh. Memory of Scott Braverman. Name this the Jonah bench. Yeah, this is a bit of Chicago. Quiet part in the city. This one little nook. It's a perfect spot for it too. This is like a nice little dog park, a walk away, and then right over there is a library. So like you can go in there, grab a book, and just walk back over here, sit down for a bit. Relax. To my left, that's to the south. And that is like more big city vibes. You go in, it's a financial district. Shopping over there. To my right is slightly to my right, north. It's kind of like shopping, getting more towards a lot of residential spaces. It's pretty chill. But right here, it's the perfect little middle ground. Goated reading spot there, right? Right? And some fresh tea. Yeah, no, they have a lot of spots like that. Like, I know they have a few Starbucks spots. Joe and the Juice is a big thing here. God, I love that place. I don't drink coffee or anything, but they have, like, great little smoothies and some baked stuff here and there, some sandwiches. Phil's is another really big one. Yeah. I can't see anything. It's all covered by... Here, hold on. Let me try and... I wonder if I can change it while I'm on here. Here, what if we, like, shrink this down? Move this, like... here. Save. Am I still here? Did I cut out at all? Yo, what up, Pina? Hey, how you doing, dude? How you doing? Yeah, literally it's just straight relaxing out here. Bro, flexing shoes. What do you think of my kicks, bro? The Hokas. Now, these actually were pretty penny. I forget what kind from Hoka, but they're hella good shoes. This is not a sponsorship. They're just so comfy. They really are. Downtown Atlanta, only a bit quieter. Huh. Never been. But if this is what it's like, this might be worth checking out. Hold on, I'm trying to change it so the font isn't massive for you guys too. Make it a little smaller for everybody. Confirm. Bring this down, bring this down. We're almost there. Alright. That might be a little better. And I probably still have to move this thing over. Yeah, hold on. Settings. Chat height. That's so much better. Holy. Save. Close. Oh, I can't even see chat anymore. Well, I might have messed it up. Oops. A little bigger. I think I broke it, but honestly, it's not the worst thing in the world. What you been playing recently? Dude, I was literally just on... What were we playing? Lucid Blocks was what we were doing today, which is like nightmare / dream Minecraft. That was terrifying. Holy. We just kept fighting spiders over and over and over until I couldn't anymore. So we switched to Getting Over It, which everybody's played, right, in the past 3 years. I finally hopped on, decided to give it a shot, and it was worth it. So far, it's been worth it. I paused stream because I'm trying to pick up an order. We've got another 18 minutes. It's probably like a 7-minute walk from here. I was late for the first order, and they actually closed up shop before I could get there. So that's just sitting there. The other one, it's about 18 minutes from now. So when we can start that, and then we're gonna come back and keep going. We're really at the start of Getting Over It, and we can barely get past. It's gonna be a long day, man. It's gonna be a really long day. Took the child to the park today with some Jersey Mikes. It's a good day, bro. I hope it's as warm over there as it is right here right now. This is really nice. Just get to breathe. Finally. It's been like low 30s for a little bit the past week after touching 60. What the hell is going on here, man? It'll be like 60 degrees for a weekend, and then the rest of the week is 20 with rain and hail. Straight back to 60. I'm finally in the middle ground. The 40s, like, you can put on a jacket, but you're not freezing if your jacket's open. So nice. Floating around 40, 50. Okay, all right. So everyone's around. We're on the same boat here. Coming to America within the next 3 to 4 years. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Check it out. There's so much to see. There's literally 50 different countries in one. That's how it feels sometimes. Coming from New York, this is very similar. Well, the city I live in is very similar now in Chicago here. But way different on so many little levels. And you're going to find that no matter where you go. No matter what city you get to, a lot of them feel the same. Like the urban design and planning feels relatively similar. But then you just step inside any building, talk to some people, and step outside the actual city. Oh my God. It's like you took a passport to another country half the time. And everyone speaks your language. If you're speaking English the whole time over here. It's wild. It is wild. Sean IRL stream. You're in Atlanta, Georgia? Bro, we were just talking about that. Apparently, it's like this, maybe a little busier during the day. Downtown. Didn't expect that. I went to Georgia once, way back when I was first applying to colleges and like checking them out. I think it was 2016. That's when I graduated high school. And I was looking at the Georgia Tech. That's the one, Georgia Tech, for biomedical engineering. It's a really, really nice atmosphere to be in. There weren't a lot of students around at the time, though. I'm pretty sure school was in session. Classes were in session, so I don't know if that's just the vibe or what. But the surrounding area was cool. I saw a Boston Market and had it for the first time over there. Yeah, that changed my worldview a little bit. I'm now, anytime I see a Boston Market, if I haven't had it in like a year or something, I'll go in. I'll get some food. I need it. That just hits different every time. Oh, am I in there? No, I'm in Chicago right now. This is Chicago, Illinois. All this. The plane in the sky. Can you guys see that? I'll try and get, I've got to raise my FPS next time. It's like 9, 10 is not it. It's way too low. What time is it there? Who's here? It's like 10:16 p.m. There's just a few people walking their dogs, sitting down. That's all it is for, really. During the day, like, it's a lot busier. There's a lot more going on. But no, right now, it's just people right before they go to sleep, they'll get the dog to get a walk in, maybe use the bathroom, and then, you know, usually that's how it goes. I don't know what time they actually close the park, where they don't let people in, or, you know, cops will say something. I wasn't expecting it to be open, to be honest. I thought I'd just walk by and that's it. No, they keep it open. This is really nice. It's really nice. This kid has like a nuclear reactor powering her. She doesn't burn out. Dude, my nephew's the same. Obi's son, my little nephew, Kai. He will not stop at all. He doesn't get tired. And I know I was like that as a kid, but to have left that phase and see someone else, you know, growing and entering that phase is a whole different experience when you've been gone from it for so long. That doesn't even feel like me anymore. That's to see someone just bounce, jump back and forth all the time. And then, like, you'll play a game with him, right? I don't know, you just throw some toys around, he'll run over and catch them and throw them back at you, right? Some game you play with a kid. And you'll do it like 4 or 5 times, and like, all right, he's probably good now. No, he can keep going for another 2 hours if you let him. You gotta be like, hey, listen, I'm gonna go get some food or something, before he's like, no, and then he figures something else out to do, you know? It's wild. I don't know where they get the energy. I really don't. Yeah, we missed one of the orders. We went over to try and get something. It was from 9 to 10, and it was closed by the time we got there. So I couldn't get that one, and that was kind of a bummer. That was more like a baked goods thing, though. This next one is from Masala Pizza, and they've got my favorite, like, chicken tikka masala pizza and some other things. But the whole TooGoodToGo deal is you literally don't know what you're coming into. They could give me anything on their menu. I'm paying like a fraction of the cost, but it's just whatever they got. So just walk in and see what the vibe is, you know? Which park are you at? This is... that's a good question. I actually don't know the name. There's a sign right outside. I'll probably go look for it in a second. I'm not too sure. I'll let you know when I go see it next. If you're looking on a map, there is, in the Streeterville / River North area, a library. There aren't too many of them. Bigger library here. Right in front of the library is a park. Further north of the Riverwalk and the Loop area, you just go north a little bit up there, and you'll find this little spot. This little nook. Can you do me a favor? Make it to where our chat gets said. Well, we're working on it. We're going through the list. Let's pull up to a party. Yeah, dude. Especially in the summer. Oh my God, a Chicago summer. It's a different beast. A New York City summer is fun. A Chicago summer is open. That's a good way to put it. There's always something going on, and you're relatively free to just walk up and ask and, like, check it out, see what's happening. New York's more gated behind, like, did you pay the cover on this? Did you know the right person for this rooftop? Because it's an actual, like, massive city, most of the stuff is in buildings and stuff. There's some things in parks and areas, but a lot of it's paid in Chicago because it's still a city, but not all. Like, look around, right? This is straight next to Chicago's equivalent of Manhattan, and this is what it looks like. We're not even like a 20-minute walk from there. So just imagine, like, everything in the area kind of resembles this too. It's the same vibe. It's really nice. You'll just walk up on the lakefront over here, and there'll be a massive group of people doing yoga at 9 in the morning It's 6 in the morning. Sometimes you have people doing like a cold plunge, just jumping in the water, yapping after. They have like concerts in the park that are all completely free with like really nice music, and it's just a great time. It's a really great time. Stream It Takes Two with my nephew, brother. I don't think he knows how to use a mouse. Okay? That would not be fun for either of us. He'd be miserable after like the first 10 minutes. But yeah, my brother doesn't really want to play. He's got some history with that game. But I have some other friends who might want to play it, to be honest. Think I know which one you're talking about? Yeah, it's like right next to, you go further north of Chicago Street. If you're looking in that area on the map, Chicago Street, you go further north, and you're going to find this eventually. There aren't like a lot of libraries or parks in the area. This is one of the only ones. Really, really nice. My New York Queens Zoo has a season pass for residents. That's usually my summer go-to. They have a season pass? No one ever told me about that. I also never lived in the city. Growing up, I was like an hour north of New York City. And now, well, my parents don't even live there anymore. They moved to South Carolina. My brother moved to Texas. So, yeah, I'm not going to have a reason to go back anytime soon. Tom, you guys have seen Tom, right? He's in Brooklyn. He's in Brooklyn right now. And I saw him a year or two ago. I might just have to go back and hang out. It's been a while. It's been a while since we did anything. Caught up. And I think we're both looking for something to do. He's got a lot going on, but I feel like it'd be a nice time for a little break. I might see if he's free and just, take a little trip. Do something. Maybe we even do something outside of Brooklyn. That'd be nice, going on a little vacation. Haven't done that in a while. Never finish It Takes Two. For games like that, the co-op games, like one-on-one, for now, I think this is going to be a thing going forward. I'm playing with people I know in person in real life. Those games are definitely more intimate. Like, you need to know the person you're playing with, otherwise you never know how it goes, But, like, Peak. I know Thraki's been asking for Peak like crazy. That's cool with anybody. Anybody pulls up, you just get a quick session in, have a good time, try and climb, hope for the best, see what happens, and go from there. Yeah, bro, next time I do this from my phone, right now I can see I've got 8 frames per second. Bro, we're looking at almost 1. We're getting close to just 1 frame every second. It's getting rough. But I'll change it next. I'll try and figure out what I can do to make that better next time. At least like 30 or 60, At least. Did I just hear Peak? Why did I say it? Why did I say anything? We're just walking over now. Hold on. Switch it back. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a little... especially because I want to do these more. This is kind of fun. Get a little phone holder so you don't see like this as I'm walking around. My arm's getting tired too. You got 6 minutes? No. Okay, so the other one I was late to, right? I definitely should have picked it up and not done Wordle at the end of the last stream. But this one, the pickup time is like 10:30 to 11. It's like 10:25, so I'm super early. Super early. This will be completely fine. Trust me, this one I'm not gonna miss. Whole Foods, baked goods, whatever. All right. I missed out on a cupcake. It's no big deal, But pizza or like or some dish that they have over there, samosas. I'm ending stream for that if I have to. Too good. Oh, there's a spot over here. Hold on. That over there. Can you guys see it? Can I zoom in? Not really. Not really. It's kind of hard to see. I'll walk a little closer. So this spot here, deep purple. That spot, right around COVID, ooh, man. Like most of the city was selling for cheap. You could get a condo, like rent out a spot for like a few $100. And being this close to everything, unheard of. Unheard of. You have access to everything, but everybody wanted to leave because they didn't want to spend the money being here if there's nothing open. So, on top of the places being cheap to rent out, you could get food at crazy deals. And that place in particular, Deep Purple, they'd have this like buy one, get one acai bowl cup. Oh my, you'd pay like $8 for like a tub's worth of this, the acai and everything inside it. It was so good. Ooh, they don't do it anymore. Just one is like 10 or 12 now. Kind of miss it. Kind of miss it. Full on run. Catch you later, Taki. Show us the haul when you get it. Trust. That's like half of the point of this stream right now, man. What's the point if we don't show the haul? Oh, dude. There's so much happening. There's so much happening over there. Someone got pulled over right here. This is one of the busier streets in Chicago. There's a lot going on right now. Clearly, the lights flashing in the background all the way on the right over there. It's just a lot, man. Just a lot. Hope everyone's all right. Right now, this is kind of a popular spot. Gold Coast Cafe, that one over there. One of the date there once. I talked to somebody for a bit. We got drinks at some point, and then we talked again in like one or two more dates. And I went there. They were doing work with their friend, and they're both teachers. And I remember her friend was telling me how like she was hopping on dating apps and just like saying whatever to any guy that was on there just cause it was fun. And bro, the things they were talking about, I think we stopped talking to each other, me and that person I went on a date with, a few dates, like a day or two after the fact, because I was like, what are you guys on? Why? Just what? It's just so, it's a really weird vibe in general. And like even talking about other teachers in the school, how like two of them liked her or something, and she was like trying to see what she could do with them, and like just get by on easy work, like have them do their work for her, and in return they could take her out. It was like a weird conversation. That spot ever since has had a weird vibe for me. But like 6 months ago, they turned the whole cafe into a little like setup, like a DJ setup. Had an actual DJ show up. It's pretty cool. A pretty large turnout for like a good, I don't know, 2 hours. And then they just closed it up. Everyone left, and you go back to ordering your sandwich or whatever. I haven't been there in a while though. That street's empty. Even at 1 a.m. it's packed here. Listen, Chicago's not what it used to be. Not what it used to be. Well, it's also Wednesday night, but yeah. Michigan Ave's different, the street I'm on. Not right now, but probably get to it later. That one, even like right now, we saw a little earlier, it's pretty packed. It's no Manhattan or Brooklyn, but it's got a lot going on. But the city's small enough with enough distinct things in different areas that at different times of the day you'll have different massive groups of people showing up for different reasons. All right, it's 10:30 and I'm here. I finally made it. Let's see if they have something here. I don't get it. They're always talking. Oh, wait, that's right. Man, you would know. You see this on like a daily basis. It's the craziest thing you've seen recently. Especially because like the season's ending, right? Hey. Yeah, for Too Good To take a seat over here. So, dude, you're sometimes that's all it takes, just some gossip to get you through the workday. I get it, especially if you're working with kids all day. I could see why that's so common. It's also probably why I don't like being in those environments. Why I never ended up in them. It's just not for me. It's tough, man. Yeah, I can get it. It gives you like kind of escape too. Having to not dumb them down, but take out the mature factor of everything you're talking about. Child-proof yourself with that's a skill, man. That's a skill some people in my family don't do well, and they know it. It's not for everybody. Not everyone's made for that kind of thing. I know there's some people that are bad at it. They just don't do it well. Me, I can do it. It's just draining. Like I lose everything in myself. In like 2 hours, I'm dead. I'm just drained. Two teachers who had an affair just each left their partners and got courthouse married because at your school, your co-workers. This is crazy. Oh. You should show up to the wedding. Bring your class with you. Oh, that's wild. It might be real. I mean, they're willing to just like throw it all away to make that maybe work. Shoot. Teachers in like high schoolers, I don't understand. Maybe there's nothing to understand. Maybe you just let them do their thing and enjoy the tea in the meantime. Hold on. Let me make sure I have everything set here. Stop telling me everyone's busy. So they just told you I'm fucked. That's crazy. No. Yeah, it's tough too. Some people don't have that boundary for themselves and for others. I have a friend like that, a really good friend like that. And like some things you kind of have to keep to yourself because like they don't have that boundary for everyone's information and all that. But for the most part, they mean well, you know what I mean? And then there are some people who like are like that just because it's something to talk about. That's like, that can be vicious. I don't really deal with that. There we go. Let's chirp like a parrot, but yeah. I had that reminds me. I had a teacher from like 5th grade. You have like a few, I feel like, memorable teachers throughout your life. Way back in 5th grade, there was one teacher. What was his name? DeFusto? I think that was it. Mr. DeFusto. He was cool. He was a history teacher, but sometimes I'd just show up early because I left my class. Oh, hold on.
And can you fry bread for me?
Thank you. Have a good one. There we go. I think we're good. I'll show. I guess what we got in a second here. But for now, yeah, the teacher, like, I show up early. I left the other class I was in, like, right at the end, and then I just got there quick. We just talked in general. And he was the type where it was like, yeah, he's teaching history, but you walk in, he's like, hey, how's it going? So I saw, like, you're doing track. I saw you show up in the paper. That was pretty, you know, and just talk about stuff like that. He's a cool guy. You don't get that often. People who, like, care and pay that much attention. And that's what I really needed at the time. Like, I was good enough in schools. You know, did really well, but I was miserable. I hated being in school in general. That guy made that year doable. That's all I needed. The right teacher can really change things up. But then you have some teachers who are like, yeah, they're just more willing to gossip and then do the curriculum and then get it over with and go home. Like, that's fair. It's a job at the end of the day, right? Ideally, we live in a world where the people who want to be involved and, like, really help a child grow, like, more than just school, are in those positions. But we gotta be real here. This place is not easy to be in right now, anywhere you are out there. So you gotta do what you gotta do. What we got, hold on. It looks like I got a bowl this time, just like one bowl. I'll see what it's about. I saw him make two. I was really hoping he was gonna put the other one in there. He didn't put the other one in there. Here, back. I'll, like, put it down here for now. This. It's like some cheese, chicken, maybe some spinach or something in there. I'll, like, actually open it up when we get back. That's a good little preview. You know, when I was in school, I want to make sure. Yeah, literally, man. Literally. It was miserable. I hated it. It sucked. But sometimes you get a teacher that either understands it or just cares enough. And it does change things around. It's like being at an actual job. For a kid, school is like being at a job where if you don't have the right coworker, like either really good friends in all your classes or your boss, your teacher in that case, isn't great, you're spending so much time there, in and out of there, that it just ruins your whole day, no matter what else is going on. It's rough. It's real rough. Yapping too much, just tell me. Nah, dude. This is the point. These streams, we're not doing anything. We're not playing a game. Yapping. We're just literally exploring. Being out in the city, walking around, seeing what's up. Just yapping. Just yapping. Oh, this is new. A dental studio. Huh. Speaking of dental studio, this is wild timing. I lost a piece of my tooth like yesterday. I don't know what happened. From what I looked into, there's a good chance it was a cusp fracture. So like the outermost and innermost part of the tooth are just completely intact. Like everything's fine. And then this like letter C shaped indent is there because a piece of the tooth just like cracked off. It's like in one of my back molars. I'm not gonna show it here, but yeah, that just happened. It just out of nowhere. I'm over here flossing and I think something's stuck in my teeth, so I like keep going through the area to try and get it out, and eventually like something comes out. I'm like, oh, all right, that feels good. I put my tongue in the area. There's a bit of a noticeable gap between two of my teeth now, and only in one little section. Like the front and back are fine. Sure enough, freaking some of my tooth fell off. It fucking blows. It blows. What up, Jake? On my screen, everything's really small. I gotta raise it, make it bigger next time. I got the same thing in my molar. All right, so it's not just me. What's going on, bro? What is it? Is it something in the water? It's crazy. I'm trying to enjoy Easter break as much as possible. Keep kids busy. Zip around like a hurricane. Yeah, what do they do, right? It's like everybody's different. For kids, I was just in my room, either doing some reading or playing games. That was pretty easy to entertain, and that probably wasn't how it originally was, but those are the tools I had at my disposal, so that's how it ended up being. But what? Does she like trains, planes, dolls? And the age changes a lot of that too, right? Just see what she's into. I definitely think I've accepted the fact that I really don't want kids. Having seen my parents deal with all that, and my brother with my nephew. Not that there's anything wrong there, but it's just stressful, and he's going through it right now. I think I'm okay. I'll live through them on that over the years. Just take it easy. Almost back. Like a block away now. Block and a half. Finally get to sit down a little bit, breathe, actually see what I got here. It does look pretty good and it smells great, so I'm excited. This spot never misses too. Every time I go, I usually end up getting the same thing. It's just Masala Pizza, but oh man, anything I try from them just slaps. Anything. She's a movie buff. Oh, and obsessed with the ocean. Okay, she's got good taste. That's what I like to hear. I want to focus on myself and my brother as kids. He's always stressed out. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, right? It'd be nice. It'd be nice because you definitely, like, have that closer sense of community with somebody who's actually like you, part of you, and like always there, especially when they're younger. But I don't feel like I got to a point where I'd be okay giving up all that free time to develop something like that early on. So I'd rather spend the time now to do that kind of thing, you know? Yeah, it's different for everyone, for sure. For sure. Never has time for himself. Yeah, it's just a lot. It's a trade-off, right? On one hand, you get usually a pretty cool addition to the people you know in your life, spend a lot of time with. On the other, yeah, you're sacrificing like some time out there and stuff. My brother's also a single parent, a single dad, full custody. He is definitely stressed, but he's making it work. He's got a relatively good situation to make that kind of thing work, thankfully. But even then, it's a lot. He's my kid. We watch the same movies 1,000 times. Never gets old. There you go. What kind of movies? Is it like... Well, that's the other thing. Is it like history stuff or just like James and the Giant Peach 1,000 times? There's a big difference. That might change with age too. I don't know. That's kind of cool though, getting to see your kid take up the same interest and watch it develop over time. That's really cool. Yes, man, go ahead and wait for me to pass this. The car's in this area. Waits for me to pass to just step on the gas. He's probably annoyed that I was walking slow, just to accelerate into a red light. It's so annoying. You have some drivers like that in this area. Might also be because he's manual, when I just had to put more on the gas, but I don't trust him. He's got a spoiler on the car. Oh, here we go. There we go. might lose connection for a second while I'm going up. Don't be alarmed. There we go. Not 6, so it's kids' movies so far. All right. You gotta start somewhere, right? Here we go. We're back. Back in the abode with the load out. Let's see what we actually got. I had to clean up a little bit here. Throw some of these things away. I've never done a house tour, and I don't think I've ever yet. Definitely not. But at some point, we might just, and when I raise my FPS, so it's not 3 frames a minute, and I clean up a little bit, I might just do an IRL stream and then come back and show the place off a little bit. It's nothing crazy. It's really bare bones. It's definitely a guy's place. Little man cave, but it's mine. That's enough. I was born at a very young age. You know what, Sans? That's impressive. Not everyone can say that. Not everyone can say that. Oh, this is weird. I can see you guys on my phone, and now I have the thing on my screen that shows me chat over my games and stuff. Even though I'm not streaming from my computer, I can read your stuff from my computer screen. See, can I have a bite? No, starve. Starve. It's mine. All right. Let me move the mic out of the way, chat. Camera. Don't mind the 6, again, frames per year. Let me put this here. Don't worry, I'll get a better angle in a second. Just open it up. Ooh. It's like a butter chicken or tikka masala with some cheese. Is that like, that's onion, green peppers. I don't know what's underneath the cheese, if it's rice or just cheese in here. Dude, this looks great. Whoa. That's crazy. All right. Let me grab a fork and dig through it for a second. I'm excited. I've got some salmon sitting right here too that I have to make. But I figured like, this is like it's a few bucks, $7 I think I paid for both things. I didn't pick up the first one, but I got the second one here. And it's definitely worth it. What? It looks so good, man. It looks so good. Okay. Put you guys here. And over here. With my, wobbly self. Also, you guys see, I don't know what you guys can see. Do you see the chat here and the chat I can see here? Or do you just see, I'm assuming you just see this little section here. I'm hoping so. Oh, it is rice. Some yellow rice in there at the bottom with the cheese and all of that. Oh, my mouth is watering, bro. Woo! I'm excited. You see both? You see both, chat? Okay, I thought you only saw one. Ah, flip. Hilarious. All right, I can read you on the screen, so I can at least turn that one off and just have this one on my screen. There we go. Moment of truth. How good is it? YouTube chat. your overlay and the big chat blocking everything. Damn. Yeah, I gotta fix that for next time. That's crazy. I'll play around with it next time. I'll play around with it. Well, this place never misses. It never misses. It really doesn't. Oh my God. Yeah, it's tikka masala. Do you guys still see everything? Because I took out the massive chat block on my screen. I hope it doesn't show it to you guys. Okay. All right, chat. We can eat while we game. So, to just actually run on the train tracks. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let me just hop on the CTA red line tracks and run for my life. Here, we can pause this stream here and go back to the gaming stream and keep going with getting over it. Finish up my food a little bit while I'm streaming. But at least that way you guys can not see all this. What you eating? What is eating C? Chat is eating C? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. All right, hold on. Let me just end this and I'll